In the heart of the frozen barrens, every moment is a battle. The snow leopard strikes from the cliffs, where a single misstep means death. Across the tundra, the wolverine stands up to giants, its fury unstoppable. The lynx waits in silence, its strike swift and final. In this unforgiving land, every species keeps its own strategy, and each day is a trial. Only the best adapted endure. Welcome to the hidden sovereigns of ice. Among the glaciated peaks of Central and South Asia, the snow leopard reigns, ghost of the summits and master of stealth. Forged by evolution to survive at extreme altitudes, its dense, mottled coat insulates it from the cold and blends it into the snow. Unlike other big cats, it doesn't roar. It trusts in silent precision. With powerful limbs and oversized paws that work like natural snowshoes, it glides across treacherous landscapes and can leap up to 15 meters in a single bound. Its long tail, nearly as long as its body, serves as a counterweight on sheer drops and as a warm blanket on bitter nights. Even with these advantages, life in the mountains is a relentless fight. Its prey, mountain goats and wild sheep, command the cliffs, forcing it to depend on patience, ambush, and split-second accuracy. With an explosive burst of speed, it launches downhill over rock and ice. Powerful legs and that long tail keep its balance as it maneuvers with lethal precision in a breath-stealing pursuit. One wrong step on the frozen slope can mean a deadly fall for hunter and prey alike. A mistake can mean days without food, so every hunt is a race against hunger. Unlike lions or tigers, the snow leopard is a solitary predator that avoids clashes with the wolves and bears sharing this harsh domain. When competition appears, it vanishes like a shadow, silent, unseen, undefeated by the cold, eternal master of the heights. While many animals prefer to hide and avoid risk, the wolverine steps forward, ready to face any challenge. Despite its relatively compact size, this fierce carnivore wields surprising strength, able to overpower much larger rivals, including wolves and even bears. Nicknamed the gladiator of the frozen north, it's famed for its ferocity and for stealing kills from bigger predators like grizzlies and wolves. Its hunting style isn't just brute force, it's an unrelenting display of aggression, unpredictability, and sheer will. It doesn't back down, not even from opponents that are larger and stronger. With extraordinary stamina and a fierce resolve, the wolverine thrives in battles others would avoid. It rarely seeks a head-on clash, but when cornered, it becomes an unstoppable force. Tenacious, stubborn, incapable of surrender. That unmatched resilience crowns it as one of the forest's most formidable survivors. In a world where every hunt tests endurance and dominance, the wolverine doesn't just survive, it thrives. The gray wolf, supreme predator of the boreal forests, is built for endurance and strategy. Weighing up to 55 kilos and standing nearly a meter at the shoulder, these powerful canids rule tundras, forests, and frozen plains. Unlike solitary hunters, wolves succeed as a pack, where coordination beats brute force. They communicate through howls, body language, and scent marking, strengthening their bonds and ensuring survival. Enduring the frozen north is no easy task, but they're made for it. A dense double coat insulates them from the cold, and their large paws work like snowshoes, letting them move easily over deep snow and ice. Even in the harshest winter, they press on, carving a path with unwavering resolve. It's in the hunt that their mastery shows. Far from relying on ambush, wolves are distance runners, wearing down their prey through relentless pursuit. When the pack sets its sights on a target, moose, caribou, or bison, it moves with precision. Flankers drive the prey into broken ground, scouts seal the escape routes, and the strongest members deliver the finishing blow. The chase can run for kilometers across the white wilderness as the prey tries to shake its tireless pursuers. But surviving the frozen world takes more than a clean kill. They must defend the carcass from scavengers, outfox rival predators, and even face off against other wolves. In the harshest winters, when food is scarce, brutal clashes erupt between packs fighting for territory and the last remaining prey. Amid the endless whiteness, shadows move. Wolves carving their path in a land where living is a war and only the strongest endure. The lynx, solitary hunter with sharp-tipped ears and a piercing gaze, is a master of stealth and ambush. Thanks to its large, fur-covered paws, it glides over deep snow, leaving barely a trace. 4 species of this elusive cat roam the world. The Eurasian lynx, the largest and most powerful, stalking the forests of Europe and Asia. The Canada lynx, a snowbound specter adapted to North America's ice. The Iberian lynx, the rarest, clinging to Spain's Mediterranean woodlands. And the bobcat, smaller but fiercely adaptable, thriving across diverse North American habitats. Despite their differences, they share the same lethal precision. They watch from a distance, spot a weakness, and strike suddenly and decisively. Whether they hunt rabbits, roe deer, or other mammals, their patience and calculated strategy make them some of nature's most elusive and efficient predators. They're independent cats and rarely lock into territorial disputes, unless they must. When it happens, both contenders turn to razor-sharp claws to defend their ground. It's a sight to behold. That territorial instinct secures their survival in a world where the competition for food and shelter never lets up. When night falls, the eagle owl takes the throne. It's a silent predator built for precision. With a wingspan that can reach around 1.5 meters and talons capable of exerting crushing force, it subdues prey much larger than itself, from rodents and hares to skunks and even other raptors. Its nocturnal lethality comes from near-silent flight. Specialized feathers dampen sound, letting it strike without being detected. Paired with extraordinary night vision and razor-sharp hearing, it can pick up the slightest movement in complete darkness, making escape almost impossible. A master of camouflage and patience, its mottled browns and grays blend into tree bark, letting it remain invisible for hours. Instead of building its own nest, it occupies abandoned ones and adapts easily to its surroundings. In the frozen wild, where the world is both adversary and test, these predators embody the essence of survival. They don't just fight rivals, they battle the very environment that threatens their existence. They thrive through extraordinary adaptability and unyielding resilience, proving that only the strongest and shrewdest will endure in the wild. Thanks for exploring this kingdom of ice with us. May nature's ferocity keep inspiring you. Which predator impressed you the most? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, share to spread the thrill, and subscribe with the bell on so you don't miss our next adventures. Thank you, and see you next time.